My name is Sifu David A. Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the new martial revolution and the Lion's Roar martial arts system. On here, you're going to find weekly lessons introducing you to the method. We're going to start off with some basic technique and keep building on it, building on it, building on it. You'll have eventually an entire curriculum on here. And later on, what we'll do is we'll be offering seminars if you want to train this in person. And at those seminars, there'll also be certifications. So if you want to get certification and a ranking through this. Jab, cross, hook. To spin, spinning footwork, right? I talk about if you spin from here, you get pretzel leg. So the secret to spinning is that usually I'm kind of like one foot on one side of the bag, one foot on the other side of the bag. Jab, cross, hook. Is that I step so that as I turn, I'm square, meaning I have balance, and then I look. Now what I do off of this depends a lot, you know, the conversation thing, you gotta listen to what the other person's saying. Well, I gotta listen to what they're saying as far as distance. Are they real close? That's an elbow. Are they kind of mid-range? That's a back kick. If they're kind of far away, that's a back kick. But just jab, cross, hook, step, turn. Most people will spin in a way that their legs end up pretzels. Jab, cross, hook, and they'll do like this. There's a lot of footwork that we can do for this. We'll see how much we can do today before I burn everybody's brains out. Brains start sliding out their nose. 1, 2, 3. Step, turn. Carry the jab, carry the cross. 1. Now another reason I want to spin from here. Simulation to hit. No, not in a good place, right? Nope. So that's the other thing doing drills with people is understanding the spatial relationships. 1, 2, 3. When I step here and I turn, you see the difference about where I am? I'm going to end up with his front foot in between my legs. Jab, cross, hook, step, turn. I'm not even really worried about the technique. I'm just getting to the spin first. 1, 2, 3. Step, turn. But you see how, whether it's my hand or my leg, they're both in the middle, in the center line. Does that make sense? See where my heel is? See where my elbow is? I don't want to be here. I certainly don't want to be here. I want to be in between the two open doors. This is a sneaky way to open doors. So, jab, cross, hook, step, turn. See? Am I looking you right in the face? Yeah, that's what I want. All right. But I'm going to go jab, cross, hook. Let's say I do it with elbows. I step, I turn, elbow. I turn back, elbow. I step, elbow. And I tell people, jokingly, if you get lost, it's left, right, left, right, left, right. I also say, though, if to go this way, it's step and turn. To go back the way we came, it's turn and step. Right? If it's turn, it's step and turn. To go back the way we came is to turn and step. And we wouldn't finish without the step because I can go jab, cross, hook, step, boom, boom. This is wonderful, but if the bag is a person, I still have my back showing the person that I'm fighting. I want to get back in front of him. Jab, cross, hook. So let's say his hands up. Boom. That's why that one may not work. So you turn back, boom. See what happens? Jab, cross, hook. The first one, most people are going to have their hands up for. Some people, you know, you'll turn back and it'll be such a surprise. But if he blocks it, this is not just an elbow, it's a... You see what I just did? Thank you for falling for it again. Now I don't want to finish here, right? Because I'm not in a good position, but if I did this, now I'm in a fairly good position, right? I wouldn't do this elbow straight across. I would do what we call like an overhand elbow, right? Like an umbrella coming up over my head. Yeah. This is going to suck no matter what. Jab, cross, hook. Step, one elbow. Turn back, elbow. Square off, elbow. Tons of things. Now they go jab, cross, hook. Step one, step two. Stand there for a second. No, stand. I just said just stand there. No, I'm not going to do this one.
I said stay there.
Sit. Roll over. Is the technique valid? Yes. Why? Because I went from here to here, and when I went back, I went from here to here. Yeah, all you lose. So would that not be? One more time. Maybe even just, if somebody just maybe want to look at my feet. Don't worry. Well, you know the hands already, right? 1, 2, 3. Step. 1. Spin back. 2. If you want to take your gloves off, maybe that'll give you a little more sensitivity. All right, also without gloves. Take your gloves off. Another one, I go 1, 2, 3, step, boom. I still come back here, and I still catch. I step here, right? So that this doesn't have to be an elbow. Right? Now, if I'm here also, there's also what we call implied footwork. It's not right in front of you. It's hidden. The best part about Chinese martial arts and the worst part about Chinese martial arts. It's best because if you know how to find it, it gives you great stuff, but most people don't know how to find it. So I go jab, cross, hook, step 1, step 2, boom. That's the drill, right? Where's the implied? It's just one little extra step. Once I'm here, one, two, three, step. This is the form. This you have, right? So the implied part is here. And since I'm pulling him this way, this foot's going to go back. This is right in front of them. The implied is right in front of them. Right? 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Okay. You have 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Here. And the last one. Jab, cross, hook. I step and I turn. Boom. Most of the time I turn back. But if you look at crazy things like blah blah, sometimes from a position like this, they step. They turn and then they step. So one more time. 1, 2, 3. Same beginning. Step, turn, look, boom. Instead of turning back, now this leg, instead of going back this way, just step. You have people that have their hands up. They know also that distance gives me opportunity. So I go jab, I go cross, I go hook, and as I step around, not only does he block, but he comes in. It's going to be hard for me to turn here. Right? Would you agree it's going to be hard for me to turn here? Watch this. Boom. Yeah. Gives me another opportunity. So it's just one little difference. He pushed me. So instead of trying to turn back, I step. Now, depending on what you're looking at, you can see all different kinds of spins and steps. In Real bagua, you might see this into this, because I'm going completely around. Not necessarily saying you have to do bagua, but I'm just showing you how something that looks simple on a bag is the basis for something that's more advanced. But if you don't get like the first basic terms and understand what they are, all the fancy footwork in the world's not going to help you. I go 1, 2, 3, and I go boom. Yeah, see, I'm not going to turn this way, right? You should be able to feel it. So I go this way. Go on. This way. This way. Right? You're like trying to bulldoze me. If I stay here and you bulldoze me, run straight. I want to be there. So I go 1, 2,